guys, it's Thursday. What a nice day. It's nice and warm in the sunshine. Feels good. Yesterday I went on a little hike out into the high desert, out to the creek there. I didn't go to the hot springs because I didn't bring a towel and all that, and I didn't plan on staying all day. So I just went for the hike. Damn dogs. Anyway, it was nice. It was a little cool though, that's all. It was warm in the sun and cold in the shade, so when the wind blew, it was kind of cold, but anyway, I gotta get busy on this door here. There's a damn, it was nice and quiet here a few minutes ago. But this mirror here is loose. See that? So we'll see what that looks like. There's a brace that goes in the door. Now on the other door, the screw is loose, so maybe the screw's loose on this one too. It also has a little ding right here, so maybe we'll look into that. These panels are loose. That drives me crazy. In mine, I ended up putting a screw in, I think about right here. It don't look pretty, but it kept it from rattling. These things are loose too. I gotta do something with this. It gets a screw on one side and a clip on the other, but usually the clips are broken on both sides. So, let's see what it looks like. Alright, so quick look here before I take the panel off. See this is where the screw goes for the switch here. You know, this thing. So you see that's gone, and over here this is where the clip goes. That's all broken. So we'll have to do something with that. On mine I put epoxy on there and it worked. I got the screws and everything out, but see how the door panel is loose? The little clips that go in there don't do anything. They're there, but they're all stripped out, so I guess I'll have to go for a hunt, you know, and see who's got them. They're available, but I want them today. I don't want to order them. And you got to have the right size. There's all kinds of different little sizes for these things. That's a real pain. Every manufacturer uses something a little different. Looks the same, but it's a little different. Well, this kind of puts a damper on things. The bracket for the mirror is broken. This has a metal bar on the back of it that goes through the door. It goes through the door and he screws in from the inside, plus the two screws. And it looks like it's cast. Yeah, so anyway, it's just another expense here, and we're running low on funds, so it's like, oh. Well, so guys, I'm thinking about fixing this, and then I'm thinking I ought to just button it back up and sell this thing before it costs me any more money, right? Oh, yeah. You know, like I said, I'd really like to get into this whole thing if I had the resources to do it up all right. I figure I'd just fix the little things on it and turn around and sell it, so I just might let this go. I just run out of money here, so. Alright, I went over to Pep Boys, and Pep Boys sells the big boxes of these retainers. Although, there's all kinds. I mean, they got like Honda, General Motors, Ford, Chrysler. But this is what I found in the Ford drawer, you know. Looks like it, but it's yellow. Okay, so here's the one I took out of the door. Here's what I found. And looked the same until I saw the bottom, comparing the bottoms here. The yellow ones are a lot fatter. They'll fit tighter, but they might be harder to put in. And this just clips onto the panel. So you press too hard on that, you break the panel. So it sure is nice and warm out here. So here's the new things here. Well, these are kind of new too. I think I replaced these when I fixed, what did I fix on this truck? This one's broken. Well guys, I was going to put the door panel on, but I noticed, you know, these light bulbs are out, so I went and got some light bulbs, and then I'm looking at the passenger door panel, right, and I remember this thing was broken. This is a screw that goes on the top, on the inside there by the wing mirror. No, wait, the wing mirror, the wing window. No, I was thinking I just put a longer screw with a washer on there, but no, she won't be able to tighten up without cracking this more. It needs a little spacer in there. So it looks like I'm just going to glue that in there. Oh, do I have any more epoxy? Dang it. I just came back from the store. Got Gorilla Glue. But yeah, I'll have to glue that and then wait for it to set up, so. So, I don't know, you know, I don't like this mirror over here. I don't think I could weld that bracket up. It's cast. Dang it. I could order one mirror. You'll never know, right? So guys, you know what? I forgot. I still got some JB Weld here. Yeah, perfect. Plastic bonder. Tan color. The Gorilla Glue, but heck, I think I'd rather use JB Weld. Just like that, right? Works for me. Let that set up. But you know what? I bought some of these because I'm like, yeah, let's go in here, right? And also on this trim on the back here. You know what? I'm thinking of taking this boom box out of here because I don't want to buy speakers. I mean, it kind of works, but it's got a nice Rockford amp. This thing's heavy. Shit, put that in my truck. But yeah, so I wanted to put this trim on. This is from my Bronco, right? So these things go in there, then they clip in here, right? So anyway, yeah. Jimmy Johnson from Johnson's Garage. Yeah, did you see the truck he picked up? That's pretty nice. It looks just like the truck he has, kinda. I thought he was doing like a flashback video or something. Anyway, he was asking if I was going to put the suspension on from my Bronco onto this truck. And I thought about it. Put the suspension and the axles onto this truck, okay? Question is that going to make a difference when it comes to selling it? I mean, the other truck, that truck, the way it's set up right now, will pretty much go anywhere. It's got a Detroit in the rear, okay? That's a pretty hardcore differential. It's full-time. It's like a full-time locker, okay? So it's kind of rough around the streets, but yeah, it works. You don't got to wait for it to kick in. It kicks in all the time. 456 gears, works great with the 4-speed automatic E40D. And the suspension, well, it's got new springs all the way around. Well, not new springs, but aftermarket springs. It's got Devers up front and Skyjacker soft ride leafs in the rear. There's no lift blocks on there. I'm thinking, well, does somebody who buys this truck, would they even need that? The other truck, that's more of a beater at this point. So wouldn't you want the locker and the suspension on the beater? Take it out, paint gets scratches, so what? I mean, it's got a Rust-Oleum paint job on her, so it's not going to make any difference. So it's kind of up in the air. I'm thinking if I'm going to lose value if I take that stuff off the other truck, because there's people out there that want a beater and they're not. You know, I'm hoping to get like 4 for it the way it is right now. But if I take the axles off it and the suspension, I don't know. The truck will go anywhere right now. This one's good for, it's a cruiser. This is a mall crawler right here. You know, this is something you have up at your cabin. You drive on holidays and weekends. It's not a rock crawler. The other Bronco's been on some pretty nasty trails. Hung in there. Showed up a bunch of Jeeps. You know, I've gone some Jeep runs before. Man, these Jeeps are having a hard time climbing them hills out there at Johnson Valley. My turn came up, I just, man, whoop, no problem. I heard everybody talking there like, oh, that's because he's got a heavier vehicle, he's got better traction, and you know, that's why he was able to do it so easy. Okay, could be. Let's see how these panels going. Come on, go on there. See, these might be too fat, and if I start pushing on it too hard, I end up breaking these stupid things. So let's try to put them in the hole first and see if I can slide the panel onto the little retainer things. Right. And they pop in pretty good. Oh yeah, maybe that'll work. Hold it. Well guys, I got the plug out. So now to take the cover off, and I see silicone all around the bolts on here. So apparently this has been taken apart before. Ooh, that's nice. For all the reasons why. Willie Nelson. This is nice music just to relax and take it easy. You know? I'm content. So guys, this is what it looks like. This is the Ford Posi traction. And yeah. It's original gears. It's got Ford right there, and they're 355, so it's got the original gears in here still. Teeth look pretty good. See that little play in there? I think that's normal, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna do. I got the Detroit in mine with 456 gears. So guys, this is the original drain plug. Oh, not the drain plug. Doesn't have a drain plug. It only has a fuel plug. And that's my extractor. It's actually a pipe extractor, nipple extractor. Ask your old lady if she's ever used a nipple extractor before. So what I did is I just pounded it in there with my single jack, you know, a little sledgehammer. I had to do it a couple times to get it to grip. Finally got it. And then it screwed out, luckily. But to find a new one, I can't find a new one. I mean, I probably could if I went shopping around or went to the parts store or wrecking yard, but I'm just going to put a regular pipe plug in there for now. Brass, got it from the hardware store, Ace Hardware. Works for me. Gotta fill it full of oil now. Oh, hey guys. Back to the auto parts store, right? I have gear oil here at the house. You know, partial bottles, and I thought I had enough. I had a couple partials, a couple full, and I'm a little short, so. Other than that, everything's going back together. I think I'm going to put the door panel back on the driver's side. And on the passenger side, I'm just going to order the one mirror, okay? Now, this stuff like this just kills me because I had a mirror off of my Bronco. Because since I rolled it over, I had to replace the driver's side mirror, so I got both of them so it matched, right? 2 brand new mirrors. And I took the passenger one off, and I probably threw it away. You know, I should have kept it, but you know, I got enough junk to get rid of here. It just piles up, so hate when that happens though. You know, you throw stuff away, it's good, but yeah, when are you going to use it, right? So let's see what happens with that. I might pull the dry shaft off, but I want to put the door panel back on first. Jeep in with Jen and John. Invited me to tag along with them tomorrow. They're out in Calico. Actually, I think they left today. They're camping out there. That might be interesting, just to get out of here, take the cameras along, you know, follow them around, see what's going on. I'll think about it. I just got to get up early then. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the door locks the way they are. I'm going to order another mirror just for the passenger side. The bracket is broken in there and it's cast. I don't think that's weldable. $69 for the mirror. I'll just order the mirror, so. Otherwise it's going to be flopping around. I'm working putting this door panel back on right now. I got the new little plastic things that go in there, and I had to re-glue this thing in there with some JB Weld for plastic. Still a little sticky. I did that last night, so anyway, I'm thinking of just putting a longer screw with a washer. Plug that hole there. Another thing is this switch here, it's all busted up inside. The bracket that goes on there for the screw, there's nothing there no more. So this is what I did on my Bronco. I got some epoxy putty. You mix it up and you push it in there so it's got to bite onto something, right? So there's little pieces of plastic in there. So you got to press it on there really good and form it, and then make sure it clears your switch when you put the switch in the hole, and then put the screw in and screw the screw into the epoxy. This way it's got to have a thread. It's going to have something to catch on there later. You got to do it when it's soft. Don't do it when it's hard. You could, I guess you could drill and tap it, but that's where I did my Bronco. That worked there, but this one here, the bracket, there's a clip right here that's supposed to clip onto a piece of plastic there that was broken too. So I did the same thing. We'll see how this works. I just press the epoxy in there and then press the switch panel down in there, so it made a somewhat of an impression. Will it work? Will it catch on anything? I don't know, but at least it'll be tighter than it was. So that's it for this door panel. Like I said, you could put a screw in here. I think that's what I did on mine, just to suck it up tight. Other than that, there's really nothing. You got a screw right there. The rest of this is just plugs, and then you got a screw on top. Screws on the bottom. I replaced the screws. I gotta oil that squeaky sound. Where's it at? There you go. Give it a shot of something in there. But that's about it, yeah. That's all. I just wanted to share this before it gets any darker. I may head out to Calico in the morning. I'm really not sure. I don't feel like getting up early, but that's right now, not tomorrow. Majority of the time I wake up 4 or 5 a.m. and it's like, what am I going to do at 4 or 5 a.m., right? So I just go back to bed and go back to sleep. Turn on the TV and watch Dragnet or something, but... So, okay, we got that. I got to do the other door panel, but I'm going to order the mirror, so why even put it on there? Got the diff done. New gear oil in there. Okay, so that calls for 80-90 gear oil, and it's a limited slip, so you got to put LS, or you got to put additive. So just get some LS. Get some LS gear oil. It'll say LS on the bottle.